The story of this Code Red anime began when Kazushi, a college student living alone, arrived home from his part-time job. Waiting for him was his sisters, Ayani and Kotoni. Although they are not blood-related, they considered themselves siblings. The girls greeted Kazushi, but he was complaining about the two for staying in his apartment. But Ayani says she cooked for him in exchange. She began to complain about pudding, but Kazushi ignored her and straight to the bath. Then Kotoni joined Kazushi first in bath, and Ayani follows. But Ayani leaves early because the bath was small and she can't eat properly, leaving Kotoni and Kazushi alone. And something happened. Later at night, Kazushi felt guilt for what he done, but he was felt happy too at the same time. He think that what he do that day was no turning back. So he decided to finish what he started. He grabbed the girl in his left side, expecting it was Kotoni. At first, the girl was resisting, but Kazushi determined to finish his thing. He forced the girl and realized it was Ayani. This is not what he expecting. Ayani was about to cry, but he stopped it by calling her cute. Then Kazushi continued what he need to continue. After that, he received a solid right hook from Ayani. The next day, Kazushi felt guilt on what he do to the girls. He was worried that they might become awkward to each other. The two see each other and walk to the apartment without a word. After arriving at the apartment, Kazushi trying to make conversation. But Ayani was mad. Ayani asked why he did it to her. He can't admit that he thought her for Kotoni, so he just apologized instead. Ayani said it's okay, she's not mad anymore, though she's happy that he called her cute. Kazushi hugged her and said that he felt lonely. It was dramatic until Ayani noticed something poking her behind. Ayani told him that if want to continue what he want last night, he must to kiss her first. Kazushi kissed Ayani and she flattered because it was her first kiss. And then, something happened, again. After several days, Kazushi, wondering the Ayani did not show up to his apartment after that day. Kotoni come to the apartment to study and said that she tried to ask her to come, but she refused. She said that Kazushi done something to Ayani that caused her mad. Kotoni studied her lesson and Kazushi tutored her. And while studying, Kotoni kissed Kazushi suddenly and noticed she was drunk. She was eating a chocolate with alcohol. Kotoni become aggressive and so Kazushi give her a nice gameplay. After that, Kotoni told Kazushi that there is school sport festival coming. He need to go there to settle things with Ayani. In the day of sport festival, while having lunch, Kazushi tried to make conversation with Ayani. But Ayani suddenly make excuse and leave. After Ayani's performance, Kazushi forced Ayani to go to locker room to talk about the problem. Kazushi asked if it's about what happened last time. Ayani denied it and said that she just embarrassed to face him. Kazushi said that no need to embarrass because he will never change his mind for her. The two was about to kiss, but suddenly, the other's girl come to locker room. The two hide into the locker. And there, the cultured scene happened. You know what that means, right? After that, Kazushi and Ayani returned to the event. Kotoni saw them and thankful that they okay now, but she feel little jealous toward Ayani. When the scavengers hunt starts, Ayani get her task and pulled Kazushi to run with her and ended up as first place. Later, Kotoni invite Kazushi to the empty room of the building. Kazushi asked her what was her task in the scavengers hunt. Kotoni give him the paper and show that it was about the person you are interested in. She said she was carried away last time, so she want to know what Kazushi actual feeling about her. But she changed her mind and said that she wanted to keep this kind of relationship and kissed Kazushi. She said that it's okay for her if he loves somebody else and she will be his second as long as she's with him. Then they do it again. Later that night, they decide to go somewhere else and Ayani offered to cook for picnic lunch. The next morning, Kazushi wake up, he saw Ayani cooking and wear nothing but apron. So, Kazushi's alpha instinct kicks in and start to do his thing again. And that's the partial story of the Red Code anime called Overflow. The three childhood friends who consider themselves as siblings but do things like lovers. Hey guys, if you like this video, please press that like button, and if you're not a subscriber, please consider to push that subscribe button for my channel. There are more good anime summaries coming just for you, so click that notification bell too. Thank you so much for being here. Till next time, see ya.